Hey there, Wellness Lab fam. If you're trying to eat healthier in 2025, this video is for you. But let's be real, navigating the grocery store can feel like a minefield. Butter or margarine, cage-free or pasture-raised eggs. And what's the deal with all these healthy breads that somehow have more ingredients than a chemistry experiment? Here's the thing, there's a lot of trendy diets and bad nutritional advice out there. But today, we're cutting through the noise. I'm taking you on a grocery store tour to show you exactly what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and why these choices are better for your body and your wallet. Oh, and spoiler alert, butter is back on the menu. But not all butter is created equal. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to shop smarter, eat healthier, and maybe even save a few bucks along the way. Let's get to work. Let's start with breakfast. If you're a child of the 80s or 90s like me, you probably grew up hearing that butter was the enemy. Saturated fat, right? So we all switched to margarine, thinking we were doing our hearts a favor. But guess what? They were wrong. Dead wrong. Turns out, margarine and other plant-based spreads are loaded with processed inflammatory oils like soybean oil, canola oil, and palm oil. These oils are incredibly inflammatory, and when you look at the average American diet, it's already an inflammation party. So butter is actually the better choice. Yes, it's a saturated fat, but not all saturated fats are created equal. Healthy saturated fats, like those in butter and coconut oil, are good for us. Now, not all butter is created equal. Here's my pro tip. Go for grass-fed European-style butter. Why? American-style butter has more water, while European-style has more fat, about 83 to 85% butter fat. That means it's creamier, richer, and just tastes better. Plus, grass-fed butter is more nutrient-dense. It has 500 times more CLA, that's conjugated linoleic acid, a healthy fat, more omega-3s, and higher levels of vitamins A and E. My favorites: Kerrygold, Aldi's Irish Butter, and Vital Farms. Trust me, your toast will thank you. Now let's talk eggs. Not all eggs are created equal either. Pasture-raised eggs are the gold standard. These chickens aren't just cage-free or free-range. They're actually living outside, foraging for bugs and worms, and eating a natural diet. Compare that to the chickens in those big warehouses with 50,000 of their closest friends. No wonder pasture-raised eggs are more nutrient-dense. They have twice the omega-3s, 3 times the vitamin E, and 7 times the beta-carotene. And here's the kicker, they're only a few cents more per egg. So, for a couple of bucks extra, you're getting a nutritional powerhouse. That's what I call a win-win. Pro tip, if you're not sure, check the label. Look for pasture-raised and free to forage. And if you see cage-free or free-range, just remember, those are marketing gimmicks. Those chickens aren't living their best life, and neither are you if you're eating their eggs. All right, let's tackle the bread aisle. How do you know what's healthy and what's just, well, bread-shaped cardboard? Spoiler alert, most of it isn't great. Let's grab this honey wheat bread. Sounds healthy, right? But check out the ingredients. Enriched flour, niacin, iron, soybean oil, and 2 grams of added sugar per slice. Enriched flour means they stripped the wheat down to its simplest form and then added synthetic vitamins back in. That's not nutrition, that's a science experiment. And don't even get me started on the fiber or lack thereof. One slice has less than 1 gram of fiber. Why? Because fiber satiates your hunger, and if they get rid of it, you'll be back for more. It's a sneaky trick, but now you know better. Now, this one looks a bit healthier, right? Heftier, more grains. But check the ingredients: monoglycerides, datum, and cane sugar. Nope, nope, nope. Industrial wheat flour strikes again. So, what's the solution? Look for breads with whole grains, nuts, and seeds, and no added sugar. If there is sugar, it should be from natural sources like fruit juice or honey. And aim for at least 4 grams of fiber per slice. That's the real deal. My top picks? Aldi's sprouted bread. But the bottom line is this: when it comes to bread, less is more. Fewer ingredients, more fiber, and no funny business. Your gut will thank you. All right, we've covered breakfast and bread. But what about lunch and dinner? How to get the most bang for your buck without sacrificing nutrition? And what's the deal with those healthy chips that somehow still manage to be fried? Stick around because we're diving into all that and more. Don't go anywhere. This is where it gets good. All right, Wellness Lab fam, let's talk lunch. If you're looking for a quick, affordable, and protein-packed meal, canned tuna and salmon are your best friends. Seriously, don't sleep on these. They're nutrient-dense, wallet-friendly, and perfect for a busy day. Let's break it down. This little guy right here, 2.6 ounces of pure protein, 18 grams to be exact. And it's only 99 cents. Do the math, and that's about $6 a pound. Compare that to fresh fish, which can run you $10 to $20 a pound. Plus, tuna is a great source of omega-3s, which are fantastic for brain health and reducing inflammation. Just mix it with a good mayo, and you've got yourself a killer tuna salad. Now, if tuna's not your thing, or you're watching your mercury intake, wild-caught Alaskan salmon is another fantastic option. This 2.5-ounce can has 15 grams of protein and is packed with omega-3s. Wild salmon is way more nutrient-dense than farmed salmon, with 3 times the omega-3s, 3 times the iron, and 4 times the calcium. And here's the kicker. It's about $10 a pound compared to $10 to $14 for fresh wild salmon. So you're saving money and time. Win-win. Pro tip, you can make little salmon or tuna patties for dinner too. Just add some breadcrumbs, an egg, and your favorite seasonings. Easy, delicious, and packed with protein. Speaking of protein, let's talk turkey. Turkey sandwiches are a lunchtime staple, but not all turkey is created equal. This deli turkey? It's got GMO cornstarch, added sugar, sodium phosphates, and natural flavorings. Not exactly what I'd call clean eating. But here's the thing, it's not the turkey that's the problem, it's the extra ingredients. So what's the solution? Step up to Applegate turkey. This one's just turkey, sea salt, rosemary broth, and potato starch. No weird preservatives, no carrageenan, no nonsense. And if you want to go all in, grab the organic version. It's a bit pricier, but you're getting cleaner, higher quality turkey. My personal favorite, the 3-pack from Costco. It's a steal and a half. Bottom line, when it comes to deli meat, read the label. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. And if you're feeling fancy, go for the organic stuff. Your body will thank you. Now, let's be real. Sometimes you just need a snack. And chips are my weakness. But not all chips are created equal. These healthy-looking chips, cooked in seed oils like sunflower or canola oil. And seed oils are one of the most inflammatory foods you can eat. But these, cooked in avocado oil. Not a seed oil, not highly inflammatory. Are they healthy? Not exactly, they're still fried. But they're a better choice. And that's my philosophy. If you're going to indulge, do it smarter. Look for chips cooked in better oils like avocado or olive oil. All right, let's talk dinner. You probably heard the phrase, you are what you eat, but I like to say, you are what you eat eats. And that's especially true when it comes to meat. Take grass-fed beef, for example. These cows are only eating grass, which means their meat is more nutrient-dense. We're talking twice the CLA, 5 times the omega-3s, and 7 times the vitamin A compared to grain-fed beef. Plus, grass-fed farms are carbon neutral, so you're doing the planet a favor too. Pro tip, you don't need the organic label for grass-fed beef. The cows are only eating grass, so there's no need for pesticides or GMO feed. And here's a steal 2 pounds of 100% grass-fed beef for $10. That's $5 a pound. You can't beat that. Now let's talk salmon. Wild-caught salmon is the way to go. It's got that deep pink color because it's eating a natural diet in the ocean. Farmed salmon? They add beta-carotene to the feed to make it orange. Nutritionally, wild salmon is superior, 3 times the omega-3s, 3 times the iron, and 4 times the calcium. So, if you're going to splurge on wild. All right, Wellness Lab fam, let's recap. Eating healthier in 2025 doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Start with grass-fed butter and pasture-raised eggs for breakfast. Choose bread with whole grains, nuts, and seeds, and no added sugar. For lunch, go for canned tuna or salmon or grab some clean deli turkey. And for dinner, opt for grass-fed beef or wild-caught salmon. Oh, and if you're craving chips, Just make sure they're cooked in better oils like avocado or olive oil. At the end of the day, it's all about eating real foods made with real ingredients. Ignore the trendy diets and so-called expert advice. Just focus on what's in your cart and what's on your plate. Thanks for joining me on this grocery store adventure. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Wellness Lab for more tips like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below. What's your go-to healthy grocery store hack? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.